or Hot and Wow, call Domino's. Now,
welcome, everyone who've been watching the action in Indianapolis and in Buffalo, along with Joe Gibbs, Mike Ditka, Chris Collinsworth. I'm Greg Gumbel. Here are the scores and highlights as we have them now in Foxborough. Take a look at the score. The Broncos leading New England 24-0. Broncos have won 6 in a row. Pats have won 4 straight. Opening possession, 4th and 2 from his own 32. Bill Parcells calls a fake punt. Tom Tupa delivers. Teddy Bruschi can't hold on. And Denver capitalizes. John Elway to Terrell Davis out of the backfield, 15-yard touchdown, 7-0 Bronx. Davis scored his second TD on a 10-yard run, and then here picks up his own fumble after the dribble and punches it in from the 2. 10th of the year for Davis, which is a career high. Look at his first half numbers. 74 yards on the ground, 33 yards on 3 receptions, and 3 touchdowns. What do you think about that fake punt call? I know it didn't surprise you, Joe.
No, I've seen enough of it from the Redskins. You know, fake punts, fake field goals. That's part of Parcells' deal, particularly in big games like this where he feels like he's got to take a chance or two. Basically, though, Mike hit the nail on the head. They had to run the football to hopefully keep Denver off the field, and they haven't done that.
And now New England in the second half, Mike?
Well, I don't think they got any choice. They got to go with Bledsoe. They got to go with their passing game. But I don't know how they're going to do it because they're putting a lot of pressure on Bledsoe. They're not protecting him. They got 7 rushes for 7 yards with Martin. And that ain't going to work.
You know, we've talked about the Denver Broncos and how they may be, within the AFC, the only truly complete football team. John Elway, a tremendous first half. Terrell Davis running the football, just borderline unstoppable. And the defense pitching a shutout may be Denver's best effort of the year.
All right, guys, in Philadelphia, the 7-3 Eagles, the 7-3 Redskins. Redskins lead at 13-7 at halftime. In Buffalo, the Bills with a 24-7 lead on the Bengals. Some of you watching this game, thanks to Bills owner Ralph Wilson, Cleveland's Dog Pound has resurfaced on Browns Fan Appreciation Day. Jim Kelly, picked off here by Ashley Ambrose, returns 31 yards for the score. Ambrose leads the NFL in interceptions with 8. It was 14-7. But Jeff Blake sacked 4 times in the first half. The quick lateral here to Kajana Carter, fumbled, picked it up, can't hold on though. David White has the loose football, returns 11 yards for the score. And it's a 24-7 Bills lead on the Bengals. Not the same Bengals team we've seen the last 2 weeks.
Well, it really is because of this Buffalo Bills defense. They really came out here to play today. Bruce Smith just borderline unblockable. And when the Buffalo Bills get their running game going like they've got it today with Thurman Thomas, this is a team, along with Denver and Kansas City and Pittsburgh, you got to talk about the best of the AFC.
All right, in Kansas City, the Chiefs hosting the Bears, leading the Bears at halftime, 14-10. In Pittsburgh, the Steelers with a 14-3 lead on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Bill Cowher's Steelers looking to avenge a loss to the Jaguars back in Week 1. Mike Tomczak, what a pretty pass. On the button, Yancey Thigpen, great grab in the end zone, 12 yards and a touchdown, 7-0 Pitt. Jags next possession, Mark Brunell sacked. Joel Seed recovers for the Steelers at the 3. The very next play, Jerome Bettis with the call and the 3-yard touchdown. His 10th of the season. The Steelers lead it by a score of 14-0. Different Steeler team this Sunday than last week, Joe.
I tell you, though, it's for anybody out there that didn't see it, I'll just give you a little. It's classic Pittsburgh. It's defense, rock 'em, sock 'em. Until the last drive there, the Jaguars having a tough time even getting down the field. They had 68 yards at one point. They had 50 yards of penalties. They're playing sloppy, and you're not going to get that done against Pittsburgh.
All right, in the Silverdome in Pontiac, the Detroit Lions trailing the Seattle Seahawks 13-7. That's Lions coach Wayne Fonts with owner William Clay Ford before the game. Detroit loses a 4 in a row on Seattle's first possession. Lamar Smith gets the start from Chris Warren, takes it in from a yard out, 7-0 Seahawks. 10-0 late in the first half. Barry Sanders with the handoff from Mikowski goes in from 11 yards out, his 7th touchdown of the season. The Lions had moved to within 3, but a Seattle field goal makes it 13-7. Not enough Barry Sanders up till today.
Well, the third quarter has just started, and somebody has got into somebody's head up there, and they have handed it to Barry 3 times, and they've already got it first down. I can't believe it. You're only averaging 6 yards a game. Give him the ball 30 times, you'll win the game. Forget throwing it. Don't throw it anymore.
In Indianapolis, some of you are watching this game. The New York Jets leading Indianapolis by a score of 15-10. And remember, Jim Harbaugh hit as he released the ball here, suffered a dislocated finger. He was replaced by Paul Justin for a bit, but Harbaugh came back on the next Colts series to hit Sean Dawkins for a 37-yard gain. That set up a 2-yard touchdown run by Lamont Warren. That put the Colts up 10-3. But then Frank Reich and Jeff Graham got hot. Over the middle of Graham, 52 yards and a touchdown. The extra point failed, and the Jets trailed 10-9. But before halftime, Reich to Graham again. This one is a 17-yarder. The two-point attempt failed on this one. It is a 15-10 New York Jet lead. A couple of other scores for you. In St. Louis, the Rams 10-3 over Carolina, and in Atlanta, the 1-9 Falcons with a 17-3 lead on the Saints. Our NFL and NBC halftime activities continue after these words from your local station.